Hello, and welcome to the Notary Life with Kimmi Podcast. I am also one of the trainers with Notary Educators, which includes myself, Kimberly Nunnally, Angela Johnson, and Alexis Franklin. We each own our own very successful notary businesses and teach notaries in all 50 states to be great and grow their own business. We will discuss general notary work, apostilles, ink fingerprinting, and the duties of a notary signing agent, and much, much more. For all of your notary needs, please visit notaryeducatorsllc.com. We hope you enjoy the show, and we wish you much success. Hello, and welcome to Notary Life with Kimmi. I am here with Alexis, part of the Notary Educators training team. You want to introduce yourself, Alexis?
Yes. Hello, everybody. My name is Alexis with Alexis Mobile Notary Services, and I am also a part of Notary Educators. Welcome. How are you doing?
Hey, everybody. So y'all know we got to let YouTube do its thing. So while they are there, I welcome everyone to the channel, to the podcast, who will listen to the replay, who will watch the replay. What's up? Keep It Happy. What's up? Hello, welcome. Keep It Happy was the first one here. What's going on? So we are talking tonight all about what is a notary. Hey, Charlene, how are you? So we're going to talk about what is a notary, but before we get started, we typically talk about topic and then we'll do an announcement. But we have some news that is breaking news, like for real. Hey, guys, welcome, everybody. Breaking news. Are you ready? Hey, Notary fam, it's Kimmi. I am here to let you know, just in case you have not heard about the Notary Business Coaching Success Program. We meet weekly. We talk about your notarial duties, how to do an acknowledgement, how to do a jurat, how to administer an oath. Everything you've been asking for. And guess what else is included? Unlimited access to all of my trainings that will also include ink fingerprinting, trust/estate documents. Learn how to properly execute a trust. Don't forget, we also have the private community, like-minded notaries who have been trained by me. Check out my book that I've written for each state, How to Start Your Notary Business in Alabama, California. You get the point. Wherever you're located, there's a book for your state. Well, hopefully I'll see you soon over in training. Notary Educators, LLC. We got you covered. Bye. Notary Educators Business Coaching Program is on the move. It is on the uprise. It is upgraded like Beyonce. Let me upgrade you. So let's talk about the program. Now the program consists of all of my training plus weekly coaching plus a private chat. But guess what, guys? Angela and Alexis are coming over also, and they are going to be adding their courses, which includes loan signing. I'll let Alexis talk about that. And apostilles. If you have been afraid to start your apostille business, loan signing, the training is now available and it's not going to break the bank. So it's $47 per month. We'll let Alexis talk about the loan signing piece of it. If Angela hops on, I'll let her talk about apostilles. And if not, I'll just tell you how the program has been going. It's actually been going on since July, I think July, but it's going amazing. So yes. Hey, Charlene is saying yes. Okay, Alexis, what's going on with the program?
So all things, we're adding loan signing and apostille. So that's amazing. So with the loan signing, it's going to be, and Google Business too. Let me add that in there too. Google Business as well. But specifically with loan signing, I know a lot of people are trying to expand their business, and loan signing is definitely a great way to do so. A lot of income there. Definitely a lucrative stream of income in your notary business. So we want you to be prepared and ready and have all the tools you need to build your business. So with that, loan signing beginning to end, right? So what does that look like as far as adding that stream of income to your business? So we're going to go talk about different documents that you may encounter, the different packages, what it looks like to sign up with companies, what companies you can start with, the process beginning to end of how you're going to open and end an assignment. So it's very, very, very in-depth. And I truly feel like once you're done, And from the feedback that I have gotten for the past few years in regards to the course, you will be ready to go ahead and start loan signing after you're done. So it's great way to add a different stream of income to your notary business.
And how about the Google course, Alexis, that you're also adding to the program?
Yeah, so as far as the Google beginning to end, I feel like a lot of people still are trying to figure it out and have questions in regards to it. So I'll walk you through how to create a page, how to maximize your page, and basically how to get you out there so that you're number one in your area. I'm number one in my area, and we want that to have the same thing for you. Google is very, very important. I feel like it's the number one marketing tool, in my opinion, when it comes to what we do. The first thing people do, they hop on Google and look for anything. Restaurant, doctor's office, whatever, you name it. A lot of people Google it. So we want to be on Google and appeal to the mass. So that Google page is really going to teach you how to be number one, and how little tips and tricks on how to update the profile and what you need in order to come up and make sure that your page stands out. Because when you Google something, a bunch of different notary businesses come up. So you want to make sure you stand out. So different tools and tricks and tips in order for you to be successful in that Google space as well.
Yes. And without a Google page, you have no business. It's no other way around it. I hear people say, well, I don't want to get on social media, and I don't want to do this, and I don't want to do that. Well, to me, that's saying I don't want a business. So we got to make some decisions, guys. Are we going to be business bosses? Are we going to just be talking about it? What we doing out here? Right. So since Angela's not here yet, we'll talk about the apostille part really quick. Hey, guys. So all of this is going to be included in the Notary Business Success Program. Again, loan signing is coming on. The Google My Business, and then Apostille Simplified. If you've been wanting to take Angela's apostille training and you're like, you know what, I just can't afford it. Well, guess what? Now you can, because it's all included in the program. And not only is her course included, but she is also going to be offering you support. So you get an apostille and you don't know what to do after you've watched her training, she's going to help support you. Now, just for example, I really wish she was here. She had a signing the other day, a client rather, in our other mentorship program, which is going away October 1st. But that was for more advanced notary. So we figure everybody can come together because we talk about some of everything in the training, in the business success coaching. So it's going to be one program now effective October 1st. But there was someone over there who almost didn't accept an apostille job because they were afraid. The girl got the assignment. She went ahead and did it. She called Angela because she's a part of mentorship. You can't call us when you get something and you're not a part of mentorship. Perfect timing. She could tell you herself. Hey, Angela.
Hey, Angela.
Hey, welcome. Oh, Angela, I was just getting ready to tell you a story about what happened with our mentee and the apostille. Can you tell that story right quick? And about adding your services, adding your apostille course, what that looks like to the program. You're on mute too.
Hi, everybody. So yeah, this happened just a couple of days ago, right, Kim? Yeah. So she put something in the chat, in the mentor chat, about needing help with an apostille. And she had taken a training before, so it's not like she just didn't know anything. And so when I spoke with her, we went over what questions that she should ask. I wanted to be sure that she knew what to ask the client in order to make sure she had all the facts about the apostille, because that's very important. If you don't know all the facts, then it could be really screwed up. You could send it to the wrong authority. So we got that straight. And then the next thing was making sure that she got paid for her services, because he had quite a few documents. And so she was concerned about making sure that, she was actually undercharging way too much. And so we went over the documents, what he had. I told her to call him back and to get a clear list of what documents he had. And so she did that. We went all the way through it. She did that, and come to find out he had additional documents. And I actually talked to her this morning, and she was on her way to meet him and and to pick up the document. So the whole point of it is that she had no idea, like at first, how to do it. But then she thought to herself, well, I'm in the mentorship program. I'm just going to reach out to my mentors and get the help, because she was going to give it to me. And in the same mind, she's like, well, let me just reach out to my mentors and get help, because if I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it. And that's what she did, reached out to us. You know, it was over a 2-day period that me and her talked back and forth. It worked out. She got the job. She was meeting him this morning, and she made a lot of money off of that apostille.
Yeah. So the point of that story is a couple things, actually, the points. One of them is, you may say, well, I don't want to pay monthly mentorship, but if you don't have anybody to call that can really help you, or even the knowledge to get started, you're costing yourself money. I did a whole thing the other day about you're costing yourself money. You cannot afford not to take training. You getting out here stamping documents or trying to and don't know what to do, then you're going to try to learn in Facebook. No go. Same thing with apostille and loan signing. You cannot learn that in a Facebook group. Somebody said, I got an apostille, my first one. Can somebody give me the steps on how to do it? No, that's not how you learn. You saw that too?
And what's so funny about it, speaking on what Kim is saying, what's so funny about it is that she made enough money on that job to pay for mentorship a whole year and still have money left over. She did. She made enough money on that one job to pay for mentorship a whole year.
A year plus some people.
So.
A year plus some people. So.
Just for me, just for her reaching out to the group, talking to me, and then being able to get through the apostille or affect what she needed to do, she made her money.
So our mentorship, again, does include all of my courses, which teach you how to properly notarize, how to add estate/trust packages to your notary business, field inspection, ink fingerprinting, translation services, and more. And in addition to that, we have Alexis bringing on loan signing agent, plus Google My Business, Angela with apostille services. And I've also completed, guys, I'm so proud to announce my remote online notary course. Okay. So many of you have asked me, Kimmi, I need to know about remote online notary. I have about 8 or 9 videos here on the channel. So I learned a little something about it too when I was actually writing the course. That's also going to be included in the course library. So we are ecstatic. So typically we would do topic first, but we wanted to get this announcement in while both Angela and Alexis were here, and while we're all together. And now we are going to go over the topic. In just 1 second, though, I want to make sure if Angela or Alexis had anything to add about the new program. Again, it's going to be $47 at the time of this recording. It starts October 1st. Our first meetup is going to be October 4th. Will be our first meetup. So you have plenty of time to join, which is a Friday night, I believe. Yep. It's a Friday night, our first meetup. So you have plenty of time. You go back and watch the library of the previous recorded sessions that I did since July. You had complete access to that. There's a replay. There's a private chat. I mean, literally, we got you covered in your notary business, everything, A to Z. Alexis and Angela, what would you like to add about the program?
Yeah, I just feel like if you're a new notary or you're a seasoned notary, wherever you are on your journey, this is literally going to just take it to that next level. Mm-hmm. We're going to assist you literally. If you have, just like how the individual reached out about the apostille job and Angela was able to assist. So you will have access to group meet. It's the same basics of what Kimmi was doing before. We're just adding on the apostille and loan signing, but it's literally for everyone. I mean, and then the community, getting together weekly, like-minded individuals, learning, growing. That's what it's all about.
And then basically, if you think about it, if you get a job, no matter where you are in your notary journey, you don't have to turn down any job. But we do reiterate that you do have to take training. It's not like we're going to be sitting there for an hour going through a whole training course. But, you know, the mentorship will allow you to take any assignment, because when we take training, we still need that extra boost sometimes, whether you're timid or whether you just forgot something. You can get it right there when you call on the spot from one of us, going to immediately reach out to you So you'll be able to complete that job so you can make money.
So let's talk about how the actual mechanics of the program and how it works, and then we'll get a couple of questions, and we are going to hit topics, so be patient. How the program actually has been working, and it will continue to work. It's been working just perfectly. Again, you have access to over 8 trainings right now. It's about to be over 11 trainings. So what we recommend is you don't have to all be on the same page. Somebody might want to start doing ink fingerprinting, so they may start there, but they get stuck on an assignment. They'll put it in the chat, ask their question, so everybody else can each one teach one. And then if we feel like we need to, we'll say, hey, we'll call you, or we'll put the answer in the chat for you. So typically everything will start there with the questions. Again, one of us will contact you if we feel it's necessary, but we try to teach through the chat too. So that's another reason why that's the process. And then as far as the courses are concerned, we want you to start by watching the courses. Once you watch the course, whatever you're learning, you have any questions, again, drop it in the chat, and then we'll answer those there. So everybody else, because if you got that question, somebody else may have the same question. Now, full disclosure, we all teach the same way, very simple. So it's not a lot of questions that need to be asked. It's really not. But we will be developing deeper, going deeper into topics too every week. So we've already been talking about how to we've been over so much stuff. Check out the calendar. Yeah, we've been going over so much stuff. How to what are a deeper dive on what does it mean, unauthorized practice of law. I mean, so much stuff that it's been a lot. So you can go back and again catch the replay. The library is very extensive, and it's been going great. So we got a few questions here, and then we are going to get into topic. What is a notary? Okay. So Gia says, does it matter where you're located? Excellent question. No, it doesn't matter where you're located. The program is for notaries in all states. All states. Why? Because we have to know how to notarize any document. All of your documents will not originate from your state. I'm in Georgia. All of my documents do not originate from Georgia. We talk about apostilles. That is international. So you need to know how to notarize anything. And that's what we do for you.
And and Kim, you may remember this, I've even trained a young lady in Hawaii because she wanted to take the notary exam. And so I gave her the training. Then later she reached out to me. I went over with her, how to pass the notary exam. And so, yeah, we teach you anywhere. Notary is notary.
Notary is notary. How much is the course? So this is not a course, Gia. This is actually a complete program. So it's not something you just buy. You participate in the mentorship, and it's weekly live sessions, weekly live training / coaching. Every week we do teaching / coaching. And then you also have unlimited access to all of our courses, okay? Literally to all of our courses. And I will be adding also remote online notary, okay? So it's $47 per month, and it starts October 1st. October 1st. So mark your calendars so you don't miss a thing. Our rollout session will be October 4th. That would be our first session all together under the new program. You guys can put whatever other questions you have in here. Angela, I know you have a previous engagement, so if you have to go, you can. We're going to turn over the topic now. And we thank you for joining us. And we are going to get right into it. Alexis has a possible 6:30, so you guys will be stuck with me as we talk about what is a notary. So let's get into it. So one of the points I wanted to go over is the actual role of a notary public, because a lot of times people don't even really know what a notary is. They don't know what a notary is until they need a notary. And so a notary public is an official appointed by the state to be impartial. That means you don't care who your parties are. You're not giving any preference to anybody when documents are being signed. And your main job is to prevent fraud. To the best of your ability, okay? To the best of your ability. So we're going to go over some more points. So the main thing about being a notary is that you're not out there to be an attorney. You're out there to help prevent fraud. And that's namely by identifying your client and making sure they are who they say they are, okay? Some of the key responsibilities, Alexis, did you want to hit that one?
Yeah, one moment. You can go ahead.
Angela, did you want to hit that one? Can you?
Yeah, one of the key responsibilities of a notary is I would say like one of the most important is to identify the person, to identify the signers, and you verify this by using a document according to your I'm gonna say country, according to your state's, requirements. You have to identify the person that they are who they say they are, and that's our number one goal, is to prevent fraud. And so they need to understand what they're signing and that they're willing to sign it, and they're not under any type of pressure. Nobody's coercing them into doing it. And I do that with everyone, but I especially do it with elderly clients that I get, because we want to make sure that whomever it is, the family member's friend, is not coercing them into signing the document. But our number one thing is to identify our signer, to make sure that the person is who they say they are. And the other important thing about that is to make sure you're following your state's requirements and what type of identification that you can use.
So what are some of the different IDs that they can ask for, Alexis? Can you handle that part?
Yeah, I was trying to.
Oh, no, okay.
Where did you?
I put it in the chat. I thought I did anyway.
You did.
Okay. Oh, that's okay. So some of the IDs, but that you can use would be like your driver's license, a passport. There are other ways that are a little bit more complex. These we will go over in sessions, such as credible witness. We'll talk about that in our sessions coming up soon. But your basic run of the mill would be a state issued ID card, driver's license, or a passport. Okay. What are some common tasks that? Let me see. Can I send this to Alexa so she can know what we are talking about? Angela, did you want to? You got it, Alexis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so some common tasks would be witnessing document signings, administering oaths. So with the oath, a lot of new notaries had questions about that, especially ones that I teach. We do want to take that serious. I just want to say that you may have to certify copies of documents. So if somebody brings you a copy, they're like, hey, I need this notarized, or I need this copy certified. You have to know how to process that, and also perform an acknowledgement. So same thing. How do you fill out those different certificates that we have?
And we will be doing deep dives on these particular topics in sessions. For example, how to certify a copy. We already did some practice role play with administering an oath in earlier sessions, but we can definitely go over it again. What does it mean just to witness a document? Because there's a difference between witnessing a document and notarizing a document. Okay. So, Angela, would you like to handle some common documents that people may see during notarizations?
So it's interesting you said that, because some common documents are people have court documents. I've been getting a lot of those lately. They have court documents. They have made power of attorneys. They have wills. And actually, when I look at court documents, power of attorneys, and wills, those are more advanced documents. We have to be careful about everything we notarize, but we have to be especially careful about those, because that could change a person's life if you don't notarize them properly and correctly. Sometimes people may bring just a piece of paper that they've written something, agreement on, written a statement on. You have to know how to handle that with notarizations. And there are so many different types of documents. For instance, yesterday I had someone call me to notarize a document, but when I went there, he insisted on me notarizing. But when I went there, it did not need a notary. It only needed a witness. So I had to explain to him why. And so things like that, that's what we teach you in our mentorship. We really teach you how to handle any type of document, no matter what it is or where it comes from.
Yeah. So now we're going to talk about briefly the requirements to becoming a notary. And that basically a basic requirement is that you have to be 18 years old, a resident of your state. Some states have a little notary training. Most do not. Some require an exam. Most do not. Okay. So you want to make sure that you know what your state requires prior to starting your journey. Okay, a lot of times people will say, well, I'm going to go ahead and buy my supplies, and they don't even have their commission yet. Okay, we want to wait, put things in order, get your commission, let us train you even before you buy your supplies, and we'll tell you what to buy. People are buying things that they don't necessarily need, and then they say, oh man, I'm like, that's why you need us to train you. So we can save you some money. Everything you do, so you may think I'm spending money, but actually with the right knowledge, if you don't spend money on the knowledge, you're actually cheating yourself, seriously. Either you're going to look it up yourself, take years to learn it, or you're going to allow us to shorten that curve for you as experts. Okay. And you also want to have errors and omission insurance. Alexis, would you like to speak to the errors and omission insurance, what that is and why they may need it? No, not why they need it, that they need it.
No, I strongly suggest if you're doing anything with your notary business or your stamp, make sure errors and omissions insurance is purchased. So as far as how much, there's plenty of different, not programs, but plenty of companies. Insurance companies. I was trying not to just say the NNA, but a lot of us purchase it through the NNA, but you purchase it through a lot of different companies. I've heard of people purchasing it through so many more. But it's very important in the sense that if something happens or if something's done incorrectly, you have some type of protection. That's just like anything. You know, if you're driving a car, you want to make sure you have insurance on your car. Why? In case something happens or in case you hit somebody or somebody hits you. You want to make sure you have some type of protection, and that's what that errors and omission insurance is for. It does cover you to a certain extent, so I just strongly suggest that people read their policy, especially since people get them from different companies, and this company may say this company may say that. So make sure you read over your policy and ask questions. If you have a contact person with that company, ensure that you know and understand what your policy covers, because some things you may run into may not be covered. So if you want like a third party, a different type of insurance, maybe like a, what do you call it?
General liability or
professional liability. That's the word. Yeah, some type of general liability for your business. If you want that, in addition to the errors and omissions, that may be an option. But just know that for stamping purposes, you definitely want that errors and omission insurance.
I want to add something to the last 2 points that you guys mentioned. And like Alexis already mentioned, errors and omission insurance is very important. It's like one of those things that, you may not need it, but you better have it when you do need it. And so that's why we really encourage you to take, training. And Kim mentioned that some states, they have training, but anybody who's got their notary commission will tell you that the training that the state has is not really training. It's like an overview of notary or introduction. That's what I call it, an overview of notary or introduction to notary, where they ask you basic questions. And so that's why it's so important to have training, mentorship. And I'm going to say this, Kim, you correct me if I'm wrong. And so we have once a month training and for notary, and then you join the mentorship.
No, the training is weekly, actually. Are you talking about the coaching
No,
session?
So that's what I'm saying. We have a once a month notary training, then you join the weekly coaching corner, a coaching mentorship.
Can you clarify? I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
So we have a notary course, a notary in-person live course once a month.
Okay.
And then we have the mentorship weekly. Because like I mentioned, the training, I don't even want to call it training. Do you guys want to call it training? That you get through your notary commission is not really training.
No.
It's more like a question answer overview. And so, I even watched I don't know how I got this podcast this morning. It was like a webinar this morning. And the guy talked about any business you have, if you can get training to know the business or get a consultant or a mentor or a coach, that's the best way you're going to, thrive in your business.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what Angela's referring to, we're going to have probably one, I doubt two, but one live in person, like express, like Zoom. 2 hours, and it'll cover everything. So with the coaching plan, if you choose to do the monthly option, you have access to everything. And then the weekly sessions also, but the class that Angela referring to, Notarize Like a Pro A to Z, will cover everything you need to get started in 2 hours. That's it. Now, there's no replay to that, but you will get what you need to get started. So that's one of our more popular courses until we started our coaching and the Notarize Like a Pro, because that's where most people need to start, quite frankly. But we don't want you guys sleeping on loan signing or apostilles. And again, most people need help with their Google business page, and they want to know about remote online notary. So every aspect of the business, honestly, we got you covered, and we are so excited about the program. Now, what questions do you all have? I can hang out about another 15. If Angela and Alexis, I know you both have 6:30 appointments.
I got about 10 minutes.
Yeah, whatever you got to do, feel free. Thank you for being here. And then we'll start wrapping up definitely by 1:45 because I have a 7 o'clock. So what questions do you all have? And welcome to those who are just joining us. We've been talking about our new coaching program rolling out October 1st, $47. All classes are included. Mentorship, weekly live sessions, / a group chat. So it's good. It's really good. It's beyond good. The reviews have been great. Now I got to get the people to leave more reviews. That is driving me insane. But
it's just like when we do notary.
It is.
Everybody don't. Yeah, it's just. I look at it as the same way.
That's not working.
I know.
They telling me, Kimmi, it's so great. It's so great. I need you to put that on in print. All right, what questions do you all have? I know y'all got some questions. Questions about the program. Questions about what is a notary, how to become a notary. Let's talk about it.
I want to say regarding Gia's, go back to Gia's question, as far as location. Being a notary, you get documents from all over the world, literally. I've even got documents from Africa, from Jamaica, from Hawaii. So we teach you how to notarize in any state, no matter where you are and no matter where the document comes from. So that's it's more than just documents in your area, in your state. You should know how to notarize documents no matter where they come from, because people FedEx, UPS, mail documents all over the world, and they need notarizations.
They do. For those of you who may be brand new, we'll go over. I have another video on the channel, 19 ways that you can make money as a notary. Because a lady asked me today, she was like, "This all you do?" People always say that. Is this all you do?
They ask me that all the time.
They're so funny. And I said, well, today I'm working for a company because today I had an inspection. So somebody said, they're like, "Is that all you do?" I'm like, no, not just this. I told them I work for companies. I have my own business. In addition to that, I go out to the general public. I also do ink fingerprinting, something called apostilles. Now, people have been asking me about apostilles recently on my business card. And they asked me, do I offer mobile prayers? It's the funniest thing ever.
Yes.
No, they did not ask me for mobile prayers.
Yes, they asked, do you offer mobile prayers? Because they think an apostille like the Bible. It is hilarious.
They do. So, somebody has asked me, "Are you an apostle?" I'm not. That's not what it is.
That's so funny.
I had that before.
So we are not praying. We are not. Look, Kim, we are not getting paid for prayers.
We are not getting paid. But listen, guys, really quick, and I'm going to get Lakeisha's comment. There are new resources over at the free resources at notaryeducatorsllc.com, and it is amazing. So now over there's a form, there's a document about apostilles. What is it? There's a tip sheet about loan signing, including some documents Alexis has graciously uploaded, given us permission to. There is also a link to get your EIN number for free. Don't pay somebody for your EIN number. I already put the link there under free resources. Also, there's a link to the podcast. There is a link to, of course, the YouTube channel. There's a link to the LLC, Small Business Association. And so you can get your LLC as a link over there for that too, to learn more about the LLC from the government standpoint. Okay. So there are all kind of free resources over there. And there's also a beautiful tip sheet that Alexis created too. So please check out the free resources. Okay, I'm gonna do a full video on this.
A checklist
that Alexis created for starting your business. And then don't forget to Start Your Notary Business book, available for every state. All 50 have their own book, so you can start your business that way. So Lakeisha says, and that's at notaryeducatorsllc.com. Everything we're talking about is in one house. Whose house? Okay, Notary Educators House. Notary Educators House. Okay, notaryeducatorsllc.com. I used to love that. Ron's house. Whose house? Okay, and that's Run DMC. He used to have a show, for those of you who don't know. Lakeisha says, "Hi, ladies. This is Kenya, and I could not keep my membership for now, but I plan coming back once I get on my feet." No worries. We will be here.
Yep, we'll be here.
No worries. And to Kenya's point, you can actually join the program a couple of different ways. Okay, $47 is what the fee is, but if you want to just pay $47 and watch the courses, you're fine. You don't have to come to community. You don't have to join the chat. Some people actually enjoy the courses and they enjoy paying the $47 so they can have complete access. So I have some that feel, kind of guilty about that. They're like, well, I don't want to just take your courses and I'm not coming to the chat and I don't participate in the meetings. You don't have to. That's not a requirement. You can access the library just like you would a Netflix or anything else, and you don't have to come to the meetings, okay? So I did want to make that clear. Feel free to look at the courses at your leisure. You can join just to watch the courses, okay, without buying them individually. Now, they all are still available for sale separately. So we get every gamut, every part of the pie, okay? So there are some people, and I tell you no lie, there are others that say, you know what, Kimmi, I need to own that course. I don't want to just watch it and then I don't have access to it. So they buy the course. So the courses are still over there. We've simplified the website. So all of the self-paced courses are under self-paced courses. The website looks really good, y'all, if I must say so. Me and Angela had a conversation and we simplified the website. It's really nice. So now all the self-paced courses are under one tab. Then you have the main page is, of course, going to be the mentorship coaching. That's going to be our main product. And then you can also, like I said, buy anything separately you want. You can buy the apostille course separate. You can buy loan signing separate. So you can do whatever you want to do. A la carte is whatever you want to do. The bundles are still available. So we got you covered completely, A to Z in your notary business, okay? Anything else y'all want to add? Any other comments, people, before we head out? Because we'll all probably just head out together at this point. Anything else? Going once? Going twice? Okay, so we'll see you over at mentorship. Oh, you're so welcome. So October 1st is kickoff. It's going down. It's going down.
Guys, it is amazing. I'm not just saying that, but it's everything you need to have a successful business with, other services, and 3 amazing people available at your fingertips to help you with whatever you need.
Yes,
it's like having your own notary buddy in your pocket.
Right.
Actually, 3. Actually, 3. Right. Because one of us is always available, or we gonna be. So Alexis was saying too, to remind you all that you do have access to the replays if you can't make it live. There's a whole replay library. It is very organized with the thumbnail and what the topic was, so you'll easily be able to go back and catch the replays. So it really is a stand-up program, guys, and especially for the price point, you won't be able to beat that. Including apostilles, nobody is including apostilles the way that we include it, and also have an Angela in your back pocket, because I Lord knows I need to pay her to be in her membership. Your girl is doing better with apostilles, but it still ain't my thing. Yeah. But it's gonna be for 2025. That's what y'all gonna hear me talking about.
It's my thing.
Yeah, I know that's right.
It's my thing. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. I had coffee, y'all, so I'm on a buzz. I had coffee and a donut.
I was about to ask you what you have before you got.
I had coffee and a donut, so I am buzzing. Like a maple donut with some coffee. It was actually
sugar and caffeine.
What? I ain't going to bed at all tonight. Alexis, I'll let you take us home, guys. On behalf of Notary Life with Kimmi and Notary Educators Training Team, I'm going to say good night. I'll let Alexis and Angela say their bye-byes.
Yes, it was good chatting with you all. I hope you all joined the program. I hope to see you all over there. A lot of great information again. You all enjoy the rest of your week. See you all soon.
And thank you guys for joining us for these brief moments this evening. And if you want to be successful, girl, men, women, boys, girls,
everybody,
you got to join the Notary Educators Coach and Mentorship because it's the bomb. I'm telling you.
Thank you again for listening to the Notary Life with Kimmi podcast. We would love to be a part of your notary journey. Please visit us at notaryeducatorsllc.com for all of your notary training needs. Also, please feel free to join the Notary Life with Kimmi YouTube channel, where Kimmi has over 400 videos that will help you to grow and build a successful notary business. Until the next episode, we wish you much success on your journey. Bye.